I definitely knew my role. You know, we had Jerome starting, and I knew my role would have to be to make something happen on special teams, or, you know, even if I have to go in there and block for Jerome. You know, I wasn't a blocker, but I definitely would do whatever it took. Again, like adopting that mentality of the Pittsburgh fans and the city itself. You know, all hardworking people, just try to make a living. The Cleveland game, a playoff game against Cleveland. You know, time was running down. They called a package play. It was a pass or a run. I kept yelling green 40, which was the run play. And Tommy Maddox made the call.
They go with the draw handoff and falls into the end zone for the Pittsburgh Steelers touchdown. Fuamatu-Ma'afala gets the go-ahead touchdown for the Pittsburgh Steelers. How about them apples?
I got to score the game-winning touchdown, yeah, I think that would be probably my best moment being a Steeler.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. The bottom line isn't what you just did. The bottom line is you're only as good as your next game. So make sure you keep it in perspective. Let's get out of here, take care of the bumps and bruises. Next week, we go to Baltimore.
Bill Cowher, man, he gave the best speeches. You know, the guy, his intensity, but caring. You know, the guy cared for you. And he would expose you if you wasn't doing your job. So he definitely was a guy that I respected because he kept you accountable. He was a special teams guy too, so, you know, right up my alley. So he made sure that I was doing my job from top to bottom. You know, the Rooneys make you feel like they know my wife's name. They know my kid's name. I mean, you know, they take time to know your family, to know you, and you know, it trickles down onto the coaches. And when the players see that, I mean, the Christmas party, all the families get together. That's how most of us grew up, you know, with that family environment. So, I mean, that all that just, you know, it just has to keep the team together. The fans, oh man, the fans were unbelievable. I remember my rookie year, pulling up, you know, everybody had nice cars. In my rookie year, I was a 6th-round draft pick. I was trying to be smart with my money, and I had a beat-up 1990 Altima. You know, missing a hubcap. And as I was driving into the O3 River Stadium, I was saying to myself, oh man, this is kind of embarrassing. But as I was going in and people recognized that it was me, and they started saying the "foo" chant, "foo," and I started to hold my head a little higher, I realized that the fans weren't about that. You know, weren't about that high glamour lifestyle or nothing like that. You know, they were for the guys that are, you know, the hard-working guys that brought their lunch pail to the games every time. So I definitely adopted the city, their mentality, and definitely try to do that every time I took the field.